All right, guys, that was just a little, I guess, a little hint of my neighborhood where I'm at in Medellin, Colombia. If this is your first time, please consider subscribing. It happens all day. This is a real neighborhood. But anyway, what we're gonna do today, I think it's time to go to a mall, SantaFe Mall. You know, Medellin has like as an avocado guy. Anyway, Medellin has a billion malls, so we got to check out one. We're going to check out the one that's not too far from me. Well, it's not really walking distance, but it's still not that far from me. So we're going to check out SantaFe Mall today, and yeah, I think that's it. Let's check out the mall. Anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Please like, please like, please like. Anyway, see you in the Uber. Right, that's the avocado guy right there. You know, having an avocado guy is ubiquitous with Latin America. That's all they sell is avocados, which, yeah, that's all they sell. And I guess they do well. So anyway, all right, see you in a few.
Poblado.
Ah, sí, todo Poblado. Ah, sí, ok. Oh, this bridge.
Bonito.
Okay. Ah, bonito, yeah, I like it. Rio? No, Rio, no, Rio.
El río Medellín.
Ah, Rio Medellín, sí, sí.
Río Medellín.
Ah, ok.
Ajá. Mira acá.
Ah, sí, sí.
Hágalo ahí.
Ah, sí, sí, ok, sí. All right, guys, we are now inside SantaFe Mall. This is a beautiful, beautiful mall. This mall was built in 2010, so it's not old at all. And it looks still modern and new and not dated at all. So it's a beautiful mall. It supposedly have over 400 stores. And it's over 200,000 square meters. It's a huge, huge mall, and it's beautiful. I like the way it looks. I mean, I love this type of design in any mall. Anytime you can walk into a mall and stand at one level and look at all the other levels and kind of see what stores are available, I'm a big fan of those type of malls. I don't mind touring them all, but sometimes I'm looking for something specific. And if I can stand at a level like this and look up and say, New Balance on the third floor, that's where I'm going. You know, that's the type of mall I like. The cool thing about this particular mall is the display on the lower level. I've seen pictures, videos online of this mall, and the cool thing about it is that they always go all out on the display in the center floor, like this particular display. About to show you in about a second. Look at this right here. Those are real flowers. Now keep in mind the flower festival is coming up real soon in Medellin, so I guess this is a way to kick off. So I mean, this attraction on the lower level is almost like a tourist attraction in itself, in addition to the mall being a tourist attraction. So, and look at the open air. Look at that retractable roof. That's some Dallas Cowboy type roof type action there when you have retractable roof on a mall, you know. So it's funny, when I came in, right now it's open, but actually when I left they closed it. So they open and close this thing, seem to, I guess, regularly. So, you know, and it wasn't because it was raining or anything. Maybe because the sun got too hot. These are flowers. They just let a little air in, a little sunlight in, and then they closed it back up. But this place is beautiful. Now stores, plenty of stores. The malls had all the stores. You know, I didn't. a lot of the stores, I can't say that a lot of them I'm familiar with. There's a few stores that are, but most of them stores I'm not really familiar with. Of course, they have a Nike store. They have, Nautica stores. They have some of those stores, but some of the bigger high-end stores, I'm really not familiar with a lot of those. So I guess a lot of those are either, I'm assuming South American brand. Now, granted, these are some of the same stores I've seen in, when I was in Quito, Ecuador, and also Mexico City. And of course, obviously in Bogota, I've seen some of these same stores. So a lot of these stores, I guess, are more South American type stores. But this mall is beautiful, and this is the type of mall you just want to hang at. This particular mall is located on what they call the Golden Mile. Now, the Golden Mile is pretty much really just a strip. I mean, it's part of what they call Avenida El Poblado, which is the same name of the park, that I showed you in the video, just previous video, El Poblado Park. I could never get that out easy enough. So it's a really, really beautiful, nice mall. And the Golden Mile pretty much just have, that's a couple other malls, smaller malls, but also have, casinos, financial centers, stores, offices, shops, hotels, specialized warehouses. I mean, that strip has a lot, and it's actually semi-walkable. It is semi-hilly. If you were in Parque Aires or El Poblado near the park and wanted to walk to the mall, you can do it, but just understand it's not flat from the park out to the mall. You're going to have some incline, but they're not steep, but they are inclined. This is not a flat area. And Poblado, the whole area is not flat at all. It's more of a hilly area. That's why some people don't really like living there because it is hilly. And some of the hills can be really steep. So anyway, I don't have a problem with it because I think the hills is pretty much what I consider part of workout exercise, So if you can get out and walk those hills, you can get your good exercise in instead of a flat land. So flat land. See. Again, like I said, the mall is like 11 years old. It's another shopping center called Oviedo Shopping Center, also on the Golden Mile, as well as beauty centers, banks, plenty of Starbucks. Starbucks gonna be in the mix no matter what. Look at this. I'm amazed at this mall here. This is definitely a hangout mall. You can almost come here, and if you're a tourist just here for a while, just visiting, you can almost hang out this mall and enjoy it every day because there's plenty to see. And it's also not like you're stuck at a mall. It's almost like an outdoor oasis, in my opinion. Just the way it let in all the natural light. This is, to me, an architectural dream of a building here because they did an excellent job on this building. I love the way it's designed. And again, the way it's just kind of around the centerpiece, the main floor. Like I said, I've seen pictures of, beautiful Christmas decorations, Christmas structure, Easter structure. That's all type of. They go all out and put in whatever they put in the lower level. And I don't think they do the same thing each year. The same exact thing each year. So I guess they come up with a different theme and try to make sure it's different from one year to the next, and I appreciate mall putting that energy and effort into something like that because it's definitely a beautiful tourist attraction. Now, right here's the food court area. Plenty of places to eat, and I look how they design this. It's almost like it's not like you got a food court where everybody just kind of put everybody in one space and then a bunch of tables and then have food. Now, this is a well thought out designed food court. It seemed like no matter where you sit, it seemed like you got your own personal space. You're not just in the middle of a bunch of people with a bunch of tables. It seemed like they did an excellent job of putting table, trying to make them personal, even though still trying to have some type of cohesive to them, so it's a beautiful thing here. Again, a lot of places to eat. I guess you can come here every day and find something to eat. obviously it's mostly fast food, but they have some really, really great restaurants up there too. In addition to just little quick fast food areas. And again, there's also a retractable ceiling up there also, in that part. I mean, everything you want there is beautiful. Yeah, so it's that's plenty, just plenty of places to eat. Now, one of my favorite parts. This is where I actually ate. I had my little lunch, and I sat, and this is the area that I sat at. Look at that view. This is actually open air. I'm gonna kind of zoom around and show you everything, but look how open air. This is kind of like the terrace type area, patio-ish type area of the mall. Open space. I mean, it's amazing that no birds. Look at that. Look at that. That is beautiful. I mean, I would sit there every time. Obviously not raining when it's raining, but even you can probably sit close to there and not really get wet. So look how beautiful that is. So this mall was well designed and did a pretty good job in incorporating everything, including inside and outside the mall, to make it a full experience. So shout out to the developers who developed this beautiful mall. Yeah, I tried to go down different levels. I'm actually walking down this particular level back to the second level. I mean, it's still one of those malls that you almost gotta, I mean, if you're trying to see everything, you gotta really be careful, because you can still miss things. Because this mall, I thought it only had like 3 levels. It seemed like it's like 2 levels, sub-levels. Not all, pretty much occupied by space. Some are just parking spaces. I mean, they got almost 2,600 parking spaces. This is just another view of the, it's funny, I took one picture, didn't realize there was 2 fountains, Again, and the fountains, I'm assuming, are permanent. So they do an excellent job of incorporating, whatever the permanent structures are, whatever they put down on the floor to make it all blend together. Another view of it. Yeah, this is going to be, again, I am eventually going to catch some of the flower festivals. I don't know what, if I can catch the parade. I may not be able to catch the parade because I hear it get crowded really quick. And I don't know what they did last year about the parade. I guess they still had it, maybe. Maybe they didn't, I don't know. So obviously it wasn't in full effect. So this year they're definitely going to have a full-fledged parade, I'm assuming. So I'm looking forward to checking that out. If they have it, I got to check out the status and everything. So again, there's actually a gym upstairs. I actually noticed that. I don't have this in the visual, but there's actually a gym in this building too. So if you were to stay in a hotel in this area, and there's no, I'm sure there's plenty of exercise facilities nearby, but I guess if you stay right next to this mall, there's a gym in this actual mall. I don't know the, what are the fees and all that, but it's definitely a gym in this mall if you stay in the area. All right, I'm about to come to the end of this mall. Again, it's a beautiful mall. If you're ever in the city, please check it out. It's probably one of your first malls to check out because it's near El Poblado, and you definitely want to check it out. I will be sharing other malls. Not all of them, because Medellin has a lot of them. But anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and click that notification bell. I'm gonna be here for a while, so I'm gonna share a lot of videos. So please, please, please subscribe and like so I can see what I'm doing. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.